Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go through absolutely all of the books that I have that are on my physical TBR. Now this will not include books that I am planning to reread, and it won't include DNFs, but everything else, even books that I've already started, is fair game for this video. So let me first show you the different areas of books that I have. So first things first, you have this section that sits under my chair that you guys never see, and these are all my books, and it's quite a few stacks back there. That is the bulk of my collection. Now let's go over to the stacks of books that I have recently hauled, as well as my TBR cart and the books that I have in my closet. Here are my recently hauled books. Here, you guys know I have a bunch of books that I have not yet read that are all Bookmissy books. And these are bigger books that I have not yet read in the entirety, but I've read parts of. And then back here, I just have a stack of somewhat recently hauled books. So now we're going to get to the part where we go through stack by stack and I tell you everything that I have. Also, will say that most of these books are in order of how recently I got them, and I'm pretty much just going to tell you the title and the author unless it's a book that I've started, in which case I'll tell you what I'm thinking of it. First, we have The Church as Movement by J.R. Woodward. Technically not my book, but Courting Disaster by Pat Robertson. This is my mom's book, but I've always wanted to read it. By The Standard, Greg Bonson. The Smart Stepfamily, Ron L. Deal. Loving Your Parents When They Can No Longer Love You, Terry Hargrave. Godstrong, Sarah Horn. The Golden Compass, Philip Pullman. Disciples Are Made, Not Born, Walter Heinrichsen. Hearts of Fire, The Voice of the Martyrs. After 3, Ben Gutierrez. Metaphysics, William Hasker. Epistemology, W.J. Wood. Ethics, Arthur F. Holmes. Unraveling the Origins Controversy, David DeWitt. Sweet Freedom, a devotional by Sarah Palin. I think this might be my devotional for the new year. I was gonna choose a different one, but I think I'm gonna go with this one that I've had longer. For Women Only, Sacred Marriage by Gary Thomas. Unplanned by Abby Johnson. I will read this in 2023. The Mingling of Souls by Matt Chandler. When God Says Wait by Elizabeth Lang Thompson. True Love Dates, Deborah Folletta. What Every Girl Wants, Lisa Harper. I don't know if I've read this. It's called Who's Picking Me Up from the Airport by Cindy Johnson. Has no notes. I have no recollection of reading it. Why Pro-Life, Randy Alcorn. Stand for Life, John Enser and Scott Klusendorf. I've read most of this, but it is Relentless by John Bevere. I just have a little bit to finish up. Making Your Case, Antonin Scalia and Brian A. Gardner. Abolishing Abortion, Reverend Frank Pavone. Unashamed, Francine Rivers. Girl Meets Change, Kristen Strong. I have started this. Through the Eyes of a Lion, Levi Lusko. Love Does, Bob Goff. No God But One, Nabil Qureshi. And I have started this as well. Grit by Angela Duckworth. Blackout by Candace Owens. I've also started this one, made decent progress. Walking with Giants, Elmer Towns. Where I Am by Billy Graham. The Harbinger 2, Jonathan Kahn. A Minute to Midnight, David Baldacci. The Problem of Pain, C.S. Lewis. The Paid Bridesmaids, Soraya Wilson. Love the House You're In. The Wait, Devon Franklin and Megan Good. Firefly Lane, Kristen Hanna. What Teachers Make, Taylor Molly. Developing the Leader Within You 2.0, John Maxwell. The Guest Cottage, Nancy Thayer. Heaven is for Real, Todd Burpo. Perfectly Yourself, Matthew Kelly. Message in a Bottle, Nicholas Sparks. Smart Growth, Whitney Johnson. Touched by the Truth, a daily devotional. The Winter Palace, Tara Lipinski's Triumph on Ice. Runaway Max by Brenna Yobanoff. Called, Hearing and Responding to God's Voice, Susan Robb. Captivating, John and Stacy Eldridge. The Wednesday Letters, Jason F. Wright. The Testament, John Grisham. The Innovation Killer, Cynthia Barton Rabe. The Picture of Dorian Gray, Oscar Wilde. The Notebook, Nicholas Sparks. Love and Respect. Now we're going to get into my Christmas books from my TBR cart. All of the ones that I've either started and haven't finished or haven't even started yet. A Baxter Family Christmas, Karen Kingsbury. The First Christmas, Marcus J. Borg and John Dominic Crossan. The Santa Suit, Mary Kay Andrews. Skipping Christmas, John Grisham. Christmas by the Book, Anne Marie Ryan. The Nightingale Before Christmas, Donna Andrews. Christmas Camp and Christmas Camp Wedding, Karen Shaler. Under the Mistletoe, Mary Below. The Christmas Wedding Guest, Susan Mallory. Sleigh Bells Ring, Rayanne Thane. Christmas Grace, Mindy Steele. The Afterlife of Holly Chase, Cynthia Hand. The Matzo Ball, Jean Meltzer. Winter Dream, Illustrated Special Edition. Comfort and Joy, Kristen Hanna. Okay, next, if you don't want to be spoiled from either my What I Got for Christmas video or my little free library video that is to come, then don't watch the rest of this. You can go ahead and click off the video. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about the books that I just got from Little Free Libraries. The Bridge by Karen Kingsbury. Emmanuel, An Invitation to Prepare Him Room at Christmas and Always by Ruth Chow Simons. And The Sisters Grimm by Mena Van Prague. Her New Amish Family, Carrie Light. Dashing Through the Snow, Debbie McComber. A Wedding on Sunshine Corner, Phoebe Mills. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. For Your Own Good, Samantha Downing. Where the Crawdads Sing, Delia Owen. The Five Love Languages, Reed Chapman. Talking as Fast as I Can, Lauren Graham. Salt and Sugar, Rebecca Carvalho. The Kitchen House, Kathleen Grissom. Summer Breezes, Jane Orcutt. The Wedding, Nicholas Sparks. Flicker in the Dark, Stacy Willingham. So that is everything. Those are all of my physically owned TBR books, with the exception of like some collections of books that aren't like ones that you would sit down and read all at once. That is pretty much everything. A lot of books. I want to get through a good percentage of them in 2023. We shall see what happens. Now my goal is to go through, make sure they're all entered on Goodreads, because my TBR game is going to be focusing more on Goodreads TBR in general than just my physical TBR. I'm going to get going. Thank you guys so much for being here. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Comment below. Do any of these books interest you? Have you read any of them? What did you think? Do you love any? Do you hate any? What books do you have that are on your physical TBR? Well, let me know in the comments. Be sure to also subscribe if you haven't already, because we're going to be reading a lot of these books in 2023 and I don't want you to miss it. On that note, that is everything. I will talk to you all on Monday with my TBR game rules and what's to come in 2023 video, where I'm basically just going to tell you about all the secret projects I have been planning and everything that is to come in the new year. On that note, I will talk to you all next time. Bye!